A date, huh? Sure. Where do you want to go?
If you don't mind, I was hoping we could visit the place where we parted ways with the Black Dragon.
I don't mind at all. Thanks.
Of course. I thought it'd be the perfect place to officially mark the start of our relationship.
Well, that's kind of you. Maybe I can finally find some closure.
If you need my support, just say so. I'll go let Wolby know, alright?
Appreciate it. Let's meet at the Dragon Shrine.
Okay.
Floating islands? As your first date spot? Come on, you could have picked someplace way more memorable.
I know, but this is more for Subaru than me. It's time to cut ties with our pasts and move forward. Together.
All right, fine. I get you. Need me to fly you there?
Yes, please.
Sorry. Did you wait long?
Not at all.
Hop on, you two.
Ready to go, Wolby.
Here we are. I'll be waiting at the shrine. Call for me when you're finished.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Coming back here with you feels surreal.
I know what you mean.
This is the spot where I died. Huh? Are you okay?
I just can't forget that moment. How the warmth slowly left your body, leaving you so still and cold. Knowing why we're here doesn't make it any easier.
I see. If it helps, you can keep your eyes closed. As much as I appreciate you coming for my sake, I know it must be hard to bear.
It's all right. I won't look away.
What's this?
A petal? Probably left over from the burst of blossoms at your revival.
Whoa.
It became a scale?
It's from the Black Dragon. I can tell from the way it digs into my skin. Ow.
Did her scales hurt?
You bet. Riding her was pure misery, as much as she hated to hear that.
You hurt her feelings?
And how? You dare to complain of discomfort while sitting astride a descendant of the great Mihoshi Habaki? But seriously, it was like a sandpaper saddle. And black absorbs heat, so her scales burned on sunny days. At first, being jostled around so much made me sick to my stomach, and her mane may as well have been a bunch of needles.
She was that different? How does riding Wolby feel in comparison?
Much more comfortable, for sure. His mane is nice and soft, even his scales are smoother.
I bet he'd be happy to hear that.
No kidding. Can you hold on to this for me?
Of course.
I'll make an offering of these.
How beautiful.
Yeah, simply stunning.
Ready to return.
How do you feel?
Good. Like I can finally move forward.
No need to put on a brave face, though. You can talk to me about anything. I want to make sure we stay on the same page.
You worry too much. Really, I'm fine. I said my farewells. Made a few complaints.
About the suffering she caused you?
Maybe I should have mentioned that. I just suggested she wear a saddle or something for her next rider.
She was always a prickly one.
Not to mention pointy, scratchy, spiky. She got mad at me once for plucking a scale to polish my blade.
You yanked out a dragon's scale? How cruel.
What? Does it hurt?
Of course it does!
She bellowed at me with tears in her eyes. How bad is it?
Like stubbing your pinky toe. 20 times.
Oh, ouch.
Seriously? A divine messenger can't stomach 1 second of pain?
You disrespectful little... Just climb aboard before I leave you stranded here.
All right, let's be off.
Does it really hurt that much?
If you pluck even one scale from my body, so help me.
Uh-oh, my hand might just slip.
You are so evil.
Cease this at once. I'm gonna cry.
And here we are.
Thanks a lot.
Wobi, you seemed pretty anxious about Subaru the whole ride home.
Well, duh! Losing scales is hardly a relaxing conversation topic.
I'd never do that to you.
But you did it to the Black Dragon.
Only once. I just set out on a journey with nothing but the clothes on my back, so I had no choice. To take shelter from the rain, I slept curled up against her, keeping dry under her mane. I had to make do with whatever I had.
I suppose I can understand that.
Makes me almost sympathize with her.
Well, she wasn't thrilled, but she tolerated it. Never passed up a chance to remind me she was a god, though.
That sounds like Wobi.
I think they've got a lot in common.
I am nothing like her!
Both of you, thank you again for bringing me there today. I know it wasn't a normal date, but it's good to have some closure. I feel like I can move on.
You're very welcome. It meant a lot to me as well. So, where should we go next?
Let's see... How about Kusatsu's place?
Are you sure?
You got mad when I went there with Tsubame.
I did not. I just jumped to the wrong conclusion.
But it clearly bothered you. Why don't we stroll around the village afterwards?
That sounds great. Until then.
Perfect. See you around. Sure. I was considering asking you out myself. When and where?
How about this time?
Got it. We were talking about Kusatsu's place before, right? Want to meet at Summer Village?
Sure. Although I admit, I'm a little nervous.
Oh, because we're going as a couple?
Yes, and, well, people we know will see us. Together.
And that's bad?
Not really. It just feels a bit awkward.
But we are together. Shouldn't you be used to that by now?
I suppose.
Awake at last.
Huh? The Black Dragon? But why?
Listen well. As I now lie deep in slumber, my voice may only reach you in your dreams. I granted your wish. Now I ask that you carry out a request of my own.
What might that be?
Tell the boy, tell Subaru to weep no more.
Is he still struggling? But just the other day, we came to terms with his past.
I am well aware. I know he offered flowers at my shrine, and heard his every gentle word. Yet he has not made peace with himself. I wish to release him from his sorrow.
Maybe seeking closure has only deepened his grief. That's how he's always been. He cares deeply about the welfare of his loved ones, to the neglect of his own.
Indeed. Otherwise, I would not have hardened his heart.
So when he said he was being manipulated,
Dragons and riders act as one. We shield a rider's heart to save them from needless hardship. Thus, I shouldered his suffering myself. Subaru made it his mission to restore Azuma, and I offered my power to that end. Such is a dragon's duty. When he suffered injury, I took his pain. When his strength fell short, I lent him my own. When his heart wept, I hid his tears. I knew no better way to protect him.
and by taking control, you kept his mind intact. Even though we both lost our memories, we acted so differently. I'd always found that a little unsettling.
I sought Azuma's revival, but he was such a gentle soul. Therefore, Subaru's sins belong to me alone.
Don't worry. Everyone in the village is supporting Subaru, and so am I. You can rest easy. Do you have anything else to tell him? Or is that all?
Mourn me no more. My heart is always with you. Furthermore, I remember every last one of our journeys, dreadful as they were.
Understood. Just how dreadful?
Beyond compare. He constantly plucked at my mane, and even dared to dry fish on my back. Still, I recall these moments with great fondness.
You were even closer than I thought. I promised to let him know. So, sleep well.
You have my gratitude.
Good morning. What's wrong? You look grim.
I sense a dark aura.
It belongs to the Black Dragon. She visited my dreams.
The who? Did what? But you forged a pact with me!
She had a message for Subaru. That her heart is always with him.
Her parting words. Well, at least I understand why she wanted to contact you.
Yes, that shows just how much his suffering worried her. I'm sure he'll take comfort in her concern.
Time heals all wounds. And speaking of time, don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh no! I need to hurry! I'm so sorry. I overslept.
How unlike you. Trouble sleeping?
You could say that. I had an unusual dream.
Unusual in what way? Huh? Shouldn't you keep this?
No. It's all yours, Subaru. Something to dry your tears.
My... Huh? What are you saying?
The Black Dragon spoke to me. About your struggles. Your pain hurts her as if it were her own. She doesn't want you to drown in your grief. So, you should keep her scale. Then maybe you'll meet again in your dreams.
What else did she say?
That her sins aren't yours to bear. That her heart is always with you. And that she enjoyed your time together. Also, that you plucked hair from her mane and dried fish on her back. All fond memories.
So you did actually speak to her.
But really? Dried fish? I can't imagine the smell.
I can. I thought I could get away with it. She did forgive me. Eventually. That fishy stink lingered forever, so I swore never to do it again. I stopped pulling those kinds of stunts after a while.
She also mentioned hardening your heart.
Every time I spread the blight, I felt my mind rebel. I nearly cracked from the strain. I believed I was doing the right thing. Yet it still felt so wrong. Which explains the Black Dragon's actions. She wanted to spare me from that kind of turmoil. Dragons sure show their love in strange ways.
Subaru.
Thanks. I'll take good care of this. Enough serious talk for now. We still have Kusatsu's menu to try.
Right.
Welcome! Oh, some familiar faces. Here for the hot springs today?
Actually, we'd like to try your limited time menu.
As a couple, you mean?
Yes, though saying that still feels weird.
Well, I couldn't imagine a prettier pair. Right this way, please. Presenting Kusatsu's Lovebirds menu, complete with a delicious flower-shaped dessert.
Oh, how cute! It's pink!
At Tsubame's suggestion. And whatever Tsubame suggests, you obey. If you value your life.
You ain't kidding. Anyway, I hope you both enjoy it.
I'd say pink is our lucky color.
I guess so. Shall we dig in?
I'm so happy.
Glad to hear it.
Although it'd be even more perfect if neither of us had eaten it before.
This is basically my first time.
Wait, but you've already been here.
Not with my girlfriend. Back then, we were still on separate journeys.
In other words, you were off journeying with someone else.
No, silly. You were the only love of my life. I've never had anyone else. Except for, well, I don't think she counts.
She?
The Black Dragon. We even moved in together.
What, so I've moved in with Wolby?
Exactly. My heart doesn't have room for another girlfriend. It can't fit much else.
Just me and the Black Dragon?
That's right. I only ever opened my heart to you and her. So just relax. There's no competition.
Okay.
Well, I hope you had fun today.
I did. Thanks for keeping me company.
Hey, welcome back.
Good to be home.
When's the wedding, you two?
Oh, stop it.
Huh? What's this about?
She had to work through some jealousy, that's all.
I did not. We simply discussed how our dragons and loved ones share a special place in our hearts.
Okay? I still don't get it.
It doesn't matter. See ya.
Good night.
I'd like to go, but...
But what? We shouldn't keep secrets from each other. Please be honest with me.
Right. The thing is, Kusatsu asked me to perform a dance. With you.
He did. What's the occasion?
A ceremony for the inn's anniversary. You know, to pray for its future success and all that. He requested that a male-female pair perform. But I doubt I have enough skill to pull it off.
I think you have more than enough. You've always danced better than me, after all.
A long time ago, maybe. Unfortunately, I haven't put my skills to the test in ages. No way I could keep up with you. Though I gotta admit, I'd hate to see you dancing with another guy.
Well, I want you to be my dance partner, Subaru. So why don't we practice together? We'll have the same goal and actually work toward it as a team for once. I'd love that.
I agree. Then I'll meet you at the Dragon Shrine later. Let's give them a show they'll never forget.
Great. I'll be waiting.
Hey, you're actually on time today.
The Black Dragon doesn't visit my dreams every single night, you know.
So you haven't seen her since?
No, just that one time. What about you?
Maybe I saw her, maybe not. I can't remember. But for some reason, my heart feels much lighter these days. Even if someone had harsh words for me now, I think I could take them. All while still making amends.
I think most people would only have kind words for you.
I hope you're right. Well then, shall we begin?
I'm ready when you are.
My body's not moving half as well as I'd like.
You have been out of practice for a while.
I'll have to work twice as hard to achieve your level of ease and elegance.
I'll watch you, so why don't you give it a try?
Got it.
Here's what you should do. Move like you're drawing a circle.
Like this?
Exactly. Very beautiful.
Thanks a lot. You've really jogged my memory.
Same here. It feels like we learned this only yesterday.
Sure does. All right, one more go?
Certainly.
Sun's almost down.
Should we call it a day? I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I think I may have overdone it. My shoulders are screaming at me.
Maintaining perfect posture requires so much concentration. Back in the day, we couldn't stop until we'd perfected it.
At least we can practice on our own terms now.
Sheesh, your teachers were that strict?
And how? All criticism, no praise. Straighten up, with feeling, and so on. Actually, the way you acted today reminded me a lot of the Elder.
Oh no. Was I that harsh?
Yep, sounded exactly like her. Unearthed some memories I'd rather have left forgotten.
I'll be more gentle next time.
What's with that face?
You look like you just learned the world's ending in 10 minutes.
Relax. You're way nicer than the Elder. Most of the time.
If you want to cheer me up, then at least commit to the compliment.
Sorry. You're just too easy a target. Wilby gets me, right?
Yep, practically had a kick me sign on your face.
Would you two please lay off already? Let's plan on one more practice session, okay?
Sure thing. One more run-through wouldn't hurt.
I agree. Get some rest, and then let's meet up again.
Got it. Maybe we can even set aside some time to take a stroll. You know, have something resembling a date.
That would be nice.
All right, I'm heading back. See ya. Ready for our final practice session?
Of course. Let's make it count.
I'll follow your lead. Sorry, I always start too late.
Or maybe I'm coming in a little early.
No, you've got it right. I just need to sync better with you.
You've improved by leaps and bounds. Keep up the good work. That was great.
Yes, we were in perfect sync that time. It felt like magic.
It really did. I'm getting the hang of this again.
Sounds like you two deserve a break. Why not take a little stroll?
Right. What do you think?
Fine by me.
I haven't paid much attention to the cherry blossoms since leaving the village.
Ulalaka's flowers never fail to impress.
Oh, that's right. This tree harbors a god.
I could never admit this before, but I've always envied how easily dancing comes to you. My family dedicated their lives to mastering the art. Yet you danced rings around me every time. Your skill baffled me. How did you manage to do it, I wondered?
I know the feeling.
What?
You were leagues ahead of me in archery and swordsmanship. I lost count of how many times you trounced me in horseback archery contests. Even that mock sword dance you did amazed me as a kid. I knew right then and there that I'd never keep up with you. Who thought that we actually had so much in common?
I know. How ironic. We both put each other on such high pedestals. What a lovely day for dancing.
Agreed. Feeling nervous?
A little. You?
Not really. After all, I have you as both my teacher and partner. As far as I'm concerned, nothing can go wrong.
Then I won't worry. I'll trust your instincts.
Thanks for coming. Boy, have I been looking forward to this.
So have we.
We won't disappoint you.
I never thought we'd dance together again.
I never imagined you'd be my partner again.
It's over.
We pulled it off. And while I'm happy about that,
I didn't expect it to lead straight into a huge banquet. Leaving was the right call.
I agree. By the way, I saw Tsubame was there.
Sakaki was too. It almost felt like the first dance recital we performed in front of the grown-ups as kids.
It did, but I enjoyed it. We haven't performed together in so long.
Far too long. I never thought I'd dance again. Let alone with you in a village that's not even my own.
Would you mind practicing another dance with me sometime? If I asked nicely.
Of course. As many times as you'd like.